let's get something straight. It's not the act of sex that makes a man stay. It's what you do after that makes him addicted. Because in those first few minutes, while you're lying there thinking, does he feel what I feel? He's actually picking up on something else entirely. Something that tells him whether to open his heart or quietly shut the door and disappear. And the crazy part? Most women get it completely wrong. Hey, beautiful, welcome back to the channel where we don't just talk about love, we decode it. If you've ever had that gut-wrenching experience of getting close to a man, physically close, and then poof, he pulls away, acts cold, maybe even ghosts you entirely, you're not alone. And no, it's not because you weren't good enough. It's because nobody teaches you that the most emotionally vulnerable moment in a man comes after intimacy, not before it. So today, I'm revealing the one powerful thing you can do right after sex that flips a switch in his emotional brain and bonds him to you in a way he can't explain, but can't resist either. Let's start with what not to do. 1. What most women get wrong after sex. Let's be real. Post-sex behavior is awkward territory. Some women overthink, some freeze, others jump into girlfriend mode like, so what are we now? Did that mean something to you? Or my personal favorite, so when are you introducing me to your mom? Girl, pause. Because here's what's really happening. You're emotionally wide open. Oxytocin, the bonding hormone, is flowing like wine at a wedding. You're looking for connection, words, closeness. But him, he's wired differently. And most women make the classic mistake of assuming he's in the same emotional place they are in that moment. Spoiler, he's not. He may have just opened up physically, but emotionally, he's scanning, not for what you say, but for what you signal. Well, here's what not to do after sex, if you want to keep him close. Don't smother him with questions. Don't try to define the relationship on the spot. Don't go cold and act like it meant nothing just to protect your feelings. And please, don't hop up like you're late for a meeting. That's not sexy. That's Netflix and vanish. What he's looking for in that moment isn't fireworks. It's emotional atmosphere, a sense of, am I safe here? Can I relax? Does this feel like peace or pressure? And that brings us to what's really happening in his brain after sex. To what's actually happening in his brain. Okay, so let's peek into the mysterious world of the male brain, specifically what it's doing right after intimacy. You might think he's just lying there thinking about a sandwich or whether he left the oven on, but nope. His body may be relaxed, but his mind is on high alert. Why? Because biologically, post-sex is one of the few moments where a man becomes momentarily vulnerable. His guard is down. His defenses aren't fully back up. And whether he realizes it or not, he's evaluating, was that just physical or something more? Here's the kicker. After sex, men don't feel immediately bonded the way women often do. Instead, their brains are unconsciously trying to decide, can I trust this woman with my softness? Will she judge me, cling to me, or make me feel like I owe her now? What he's craving in that moment isn't more sex, it's emotional safety. Now, here's where most women misfire. They assume they have to talk to bond, but male bonding post-intimacy doesn't happen through words. It happens through energy, through presence, through subtle cues. If he feels emotionally relieved and at peace after being with you, not interrogated, rushed, or boxed in, that's when the magic happens. That's what his mind quietly says, this feels safe, I want more of this. It's not fireworks or heavy declarations. It's calm, it's warmth. It's the kind of energy that makes him look at you differently, not just as someone he slept with, but someone who feels like home. And in just a moment, I'm going to show you exactly what to do to create that energy without saying a word. But first, take this in. If you keep doing what most women do after sex, you'll stay trapped in the cycle of why did he pull away? But if you do this one subtle thing, he'll crave more than just your body. He'll crave your presence. 3. The one thing that makes him emotionally stay. All right, so here it is. The one thing that makes a man emotionally stay after sex isn't some grand romantic speech. It's not whispering, I love you too soon, or performing the perfect cuddle routine. It's this. Give him space, wrapped in your presence. Sounds strange, right? Let me explain. Men don't bond in chaos. They don't bond through pressure. They bond in peace. And right after sex, their emotional radar is scanning for a vibe that feels like, I can let my guard down here. So what do? You stay close, but not clingy. You don't speak volumes, but your energy does. You let silence be soft, not heavy. You let him breathe while still feeling you're there. It's this gentle, feminine calm that says, I'm not trying to trap you, label you, or rush you. I'm just here. And to a man, especially one who's used to post-sex confusion or expectations, that's magnetic, that's rare, that's unforgettable. Because most women either retreat emotionally or cling physically. But you become the safe space he didn't know he needed. Or how to do it right. So what does that actually look like? Let's get practical. Here are the do's. Stay close. Skin to skin, or just lying next to him. Keep your body language relaxed, open, and confident. Light touch is powerful. A fingertip on his chest, a hand in his hair. Let your breathing sync with his. Yes, this creates subconscious connection. If you speak, keep it simple and grounding. Want some water? You good? Or say nothing at all, just be there. And the don'ts. Don't start a deep emotional conversation unless he opens the door. Don't immediately jump up and get dressed like you're clocking out. Don't ask, so what are we now? Don't make it all about you. Be present for the energy, not the outcome. And finally, don't force intimacy. True connection is felt, not forced. When you become the calm after the storm, the warmth after the fire, you create emotional glue. You become the woman who doesn't just offer pleasure, you offer peace. 5. What this triggers emotionally for him. Now here's where the real transformation happens. When you create that soft, safe space after intimacy, you trigger something that even he doesn't fully understand. You activate the feeling of emotional refuge. And here's the secret. Men don't bond to women they simply sleep with. They bond to women who make them feel emotionally safe after they've been vulnerable. In that stillness and that quiet presence, you're saying without a word, you're allowed to breathe here. You're allowed to just be you. And that energy, that's addictive. It's not about being passive or chill. It's about embodying calm confidence. It's about showing him that you're not chasing, you're not demanding, you're not performing, you're receiving him fully and without fear. You become the woman who makes him feel at home in his own skin. And that creates a bond that's deeper than logic, stronger than lust. His subconscious locks in a powerful association. You equals relief. You equals peace. You equals not just physical pleasure, but emotional safety. This is rare because most men experience post-intimacy pressure, awkwardness, or emotional distance. But you offer something different. You offer presence, and that makes you unforgettable. He may not say it out loud, but deep down, his brain is thinking, I need more of her. She feels like oxygen, and that is why he'll never leave. Not because you did everything right, but because you gave him something the world doesn't, a space where his heart could exhale. If this opened your eyes to how powerful post-intimacy moments really are, don't keep it to yourself. Like the video, subscribe for more no fluff female dating wisdom, and share this with a friend who needs it. And remember, sex might capture a man's body, but presence is what captures his soul.